time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. With that gear said, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Buffalo Bills. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Orchard Park. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Daniels starts with a pass. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10.
Come on. 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Get it. Steady.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
70, 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Got it. Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. Here we go. Set. Back to 60. Back to 60. Let go.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Washington.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Cowboys, 19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Bills take over first down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Purple, 60 boxes, 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Come on, come on.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Come back, 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Every once in a while, like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Hawk, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Lightning, they get Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6. first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Pat to 60. Pat. Ready.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Go street. Bronco 80. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
19.
They'll run the draw with Cook. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 57-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go next. Unlock line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Lightning, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here we go. Set. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a shot here, deep middle. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Riggs. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
On first down, Daniels. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Ready? On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60. Trap 60. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Throwing again. Daniel gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ready?
3rd and 5.
Press all 80. Go. 60 by Cougar 19. Go.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
1970 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Rodney, 18, here we go, Liking, 18, press all 80. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Get it. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Tap to 60, tap to 60. Buffalo 18.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 56 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 6-3 lead.
And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Penalty range, 2. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ready? Ha!
From the gun, here's a handoff, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
19 Tiger, 19
No gain on the
Tiger.
play. 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going right, it's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
On the jump.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On the set.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, Scott. 65, 70, 70. Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will tie the game at 6.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he is stopped at 25 to drive. Will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Packers 60, Packers 60.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
2nd and inches.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Once again, it's Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Pushed out to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Ready?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Gravity lying. Ready?
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play that time on 4th and 1. 41 yards. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Check up.
Here's Cook. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Press on leading.
Brings up second and goal.
Cook will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Bates, good. With the extra point. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Bill 6. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10, up at the 40.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 34-yard line, Here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
60 bikes it.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
They'll look to throw again. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on the 3rd down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff.
On the ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Lions. Get it. Like.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Sixty vices. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bills first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up.
Ready? 70 left.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
18 Cardinals. Cowboy 80. Let go.
He'll run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Panthers 50. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Riggs. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Cub 19. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hold the ready. Ready. Check. 70.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop.